Hello, I am Jerry Fraze.
And I'm Angie Fraze. And
together we are
J&A Vending. So welcome. I'm going to talk a little bit about why we got into vending in the first place and a little bit about the processes. And then Jerry's going to talk about where we're at today and where we see ourselves and what we are doing. So first of all, we started looking for something that he and I could do together, hopefully for the rest of our lives. We want to work together. And we started researching online, looking for franchises that would be a good fit for us, and we found Naturals To Go. The one thing we really liked about Naturals To Go was there was not a lot of pressure and there were no franchise fees. So once you pay for your machines, basically it's your business and you're just surrounded by a bunch of people who will help you indefinitely. So we definitely like the concept of Naturals To Go, and we're excited about where we're going. So to get where we're going has been a pretty lengthy process. We initially had to decide how many machines we wanted to start with. Some people have one, some people have 100. So you kind of gotta pick what fits your needs. So we initially invested in 15 vending machines. The process to get those machines depends on where you are. We had to get a small business loan, and getting that loan takes a lot of steps. There was a lot of paperwork that we had to do. We had to decide whether or not what kind of a corporation we were going to become. So one of the things that I wish we would have done differently was when we were deciding what kind of a corporation we wanted to become, we should have gone and talked to a tax accountant who could have helped us be better informed of what we should do. So we formed an LLC, which isn't a bad thing by any means. It's just a little bit more paperwork at tax time. But we could have been a sole proprietor. We could have been a partnership. We could have done something a little bit differently to make our taxes a little bit easier. But we are an LLC, which is fine. So that is all part of the small business loan process. We also had to get insurance for our machines, which was a pretty lengthy process as well. You do have to get all of your serial numbers. And it's not necessarily the easiest to find an insurance company, but we managed to get that done. So that's where we're at.
That's where we're at.
Yeah. So we started in June researching our company. We went to training in October, actually in Virginia. We had already had our loan basically all signed off on by October. We went to the training, and then we were scheduled to get our machines roughly in December, somewhere in there, but we didn't actually receive our inventory and our machines until January of 2018. So again, it's been a little bit of a process from June until January to get our machines. And now that we have our machines, it's another process of trying to figure out what to do with our machines. So Jerry's kind of been taking on that end of the deal, so I'm going to throw it to him and let him talk about what we're doing now with our machines.
So one of the things, the options that you do get with Naturals To Go is a white glove delivery, in which we took that. We wanted them to help us in placing our machines and showing us how to handle the machines, and once you see them, how heavy they are and how they're placed, then later on we'll already know that by actually watching somebody do it. Some of the challenges for that, especially in our area, was that we don't have a lot of moving companies. We're in rural Kansas, so we don't have a lot of moving companies. We don't have a lot of warehouse storages and stuff like that. So that was a challenge. The closest one that they found for us was an hour and 15 minutes away. The other challenge for them was they're very busy, and we're not able to meet our needs and our schedule. So through Sean Thomas, who is great, the shipping man here, he's worked with us tremendously, and we've actually made a little change, and we are working towards a better company. We did join a networking group close down to us, which has helped us a lot getting our word out. for our company, and also gave us contacts of people who can ship and also warehouse our machines. We've since then we've been tomorrow will be our 10th meeting that we'll have as far as locating our machines. The challenge of the meetings that we've experienced is that they're all on board. They're all excited about the machines. They they love the technology. As we do. The problem is no one really wants to commit very quickly. So we have to be patient. We have to be contacting them back, trying to not be too pushy, in other words, but also be polite and cordial, wanting to actually solve their issues with their existing machines. Our second meeting actually got approved, and we're placing 4 machines this next week in one location. So that's been a very good contact for us, and we're very excited to get started. One of the things too that's helping us is we played with the planograms and the online your machines, and we've really played with that a lot to try to get comfortable with it, so it's not so much where you have to think about it. It's almost a reaction, so you know where to go to build your planograms, you know what to do, you know how to build a machine. So take plenty of time to do that, so you're not under the gun when you're placing your machines. The computer, the technology in monitoring your machines online is phenomenal, and we actually took a machine and put it in our garage, set it up, played with it, vended it, and it's been very helpful for both of us to actually see it, and it's fun to watch because it's a beautiful machine. So
I guess we're excited that we've been given this opportunity. When we were in training, we actually purchased a couple of additional machines. So our goal is definitely to continue to grow. There is a learning curve. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. You don't just get contacts readily at your fingertips, ready to go. It definitely takes patience. It's a lot of being diligent and staying on top of it. I think the meeting he had initially to get the machines that we're going to place next week happened like 3 weeks ago. So, we didn't get that commitment for several weeks later, but it was just communicating. It was being cordial. It was being nice. It was, it's just good customer service. And that's what we aim to do. That's what we're hoping to do. That's what we're going to do. And hopefully, eventually, if all goes well, I'll quit my full-time job and we'll be working this together, and this will be our full-time business. And that's definitely what we're looking forward to for the future. So in closing, I guess I kind of would just like to say, life is short and you don't get to do it over. So if you don't take opportunities, when they present themselves, then how are you ever going to know? And yes, it's a risk, and yes, it's scary, and we've been blessed that there's a lot of great people with Naturals to Go that have helped us. We still get calls all the time. They have a wonderful Facebook page where everybody who is an owner gets on and they visit and they share ideas, and really it's just been very warming. It's been very fun, and really we're very much looking forward to having this as our business.
And what I would also like to add to that is don't be afraid to reach out, because all the new owners, even the existing owners, are willing so much to help you and help us. And we found that to be comforting to know that there's someone who's gone through the learning curves who can quickly help us in a pinch figure out an issue that we're having, because it's already, every issue that we're going to have has already been an issue for somebody else. So we will, it's very nice to be able to fall back on other people.
Absolutely.
That are very willing to help. So
absolutely. So we wish you all success. We look forward to our successes. We hope that we can share another story in another month or so, and let you know where we're at and see how things have changed for us, and we're just excited to see what our future holds.
And you can contact us too anytime.
Anytime, absolutely. So thank you for watching our video, and hopefully we can help you, and just like other people have helped us. Thank you.
Good luck.